Hey, hi, hello creatives, welcome back or to my channel. My name is Lindsay, and today with a wine glass in hand, we are diving back into my traveler's notebook, and this is for my memory keeping for 2021, leading into 2021. Yeah, wow. Okay, pretty far behind. This is actually February. This is February of 2021. And I'm doing this journal up until, as I've mentioned previously, up until my 30th birthday, which was back in March of 2021. So I'm almost done. I only have actually a couple days left. And the ephemera that I'm using today is actually from a 12 by 12 scrapbook paper notepad that a lot of those pages have, or a lot of those books, I should say, have pages in them that have like journaling cards and some, different ephemera. As you can see, all the stuff on the left side. Generally for these pages in my traveler's notebook, I use scraps. I like to, because the pages aren't very big, and generally speaking, I put a lot of photos on mine. And if you notice, I always generally organize the photos of where they're going to be first, just because when I print out my photos, I tend to put them in order of when they were taken. I know it seems very excessive, I would say, but it's just something that kind of works for me. So I kind of put them in order as I print out a month at a time, or however many I'm printing. And I just kind of go through and put the dates on the back of them, and just how it works. I just scroll through my camera roll and I end up, putting them basically in an order, and just as I kind of lay them down. As you can see, I kind of cluster like photos together, which are the top photos on the left side that I'm working on that are actually from my son's first ever Happy Meal. And then, again, like-minded photos are kind of together. And then you'll see there's a selfie there of me doing this funny face that me and my best friend do. And actually, this was obviously during COVID timings, but this was actually a intoxicated call to her, and we ended up talking until like 1 or 2 in the morning for like 2 hours. It was nice. It was actually really nice, and I actually remember that like it was not that long ago. So again, I'm just using different ephemeras from that scrapbook paper, and I just kind of what I've done in the past is just kind of go through a scrapbook paper, and if I'm sitting watching TV, want something mindless, I'll go in and start chopping up the page that has all these cards and different circles and such, and then I put it in an accordion like file folder, and then I just keep the ephemera from the certain scrapbook pad all together, so that if I do decide to use that page in a 12 by 12 layout, then I have the option to use the matching ephemera. But for the most part, I'm going to be using it, or have used it, in my traveler's notebook, again because it's a more doable size canvas, I guess. And then on the right hand side here, as you can see, it's a bunch of photos of my son. And actually, this was the photo shoot that we did for his first birthday. He turned 1 February 13th of 2021, and we actually did these photos on February 7th. And due to COVID, we weren't at, like, a lot of the photographers around here were closed, and we're not able to do any photo sessions. So actually, my husband and I just went onto Amazon and bought a whole bunch of the stuff ourselves, and we did it at home. And I mean, I think they turned out absolutely fantastic, and I'm so happy. Again, I'm so happy with how they turned out. But I mean, they kind of take up the whole page with little room for journaling or writing anything. But we did, for his first birthday, we did a Wild One theme, as you can see that I'm writing now. And then I just write it in a Tombow dual brush pen, and then I go in and outline it. I do like to outline some of the, not outline, give a shadow to the photos just to add a little bit more oomph to these pages, because again, they're covered in mostly photos. So it's hard to decorate with a lot of ephemera and stuff. And as you can see, I didn't take out too much ephemera, just because again, most of the pages taken up by these photos anyways. So yeah, again, this is just the routine that I like to do of putting the photos in, then adding in the ephemera, then adding in my big words, my journaling, and then last I add in doodling if I remember and if I feel like it's fitting. And then generally after I've added in my journaling, if there's still any open space, I will go back in with maybe some stickers and such to just fill in some space. But I'm also not scared of a little white space, so that doesn't bother me too much. But now I'm just adding. Wow, I'm just adding in my journaling. Like I said, the top left is my son having a Happy Meal for the first time, and the photo that's right where it says cutie is just my son playing with his toes with only a diaper on, which I always thought was the cutest because he was such a little chunker. And then the bottom left there is or I guess on the left side on the bottom right is the cake that we made for him to do the cake smash. And at the beginning, it took him a little bit of time to get used to the cake, but he did truly do a cake smash. But we've made it to the end of this short video this week, but you know, it's been a long time, so welcome back for myself. But if you made it this far, I want to thank you so much for watching. I hope you like, comment, share, subscribe, do all of the things. It helps my channel grow, and I'll see you very soon in the next one. Bye.